I'm Tim Brenneman. I'm a research plant pathologist at the University of Georgia. The diseases this year started out a little bit light. We've had a lot of virus this year, and starting in August we had an explosion of white mold. And white mold's a soil-borne disease that we've had in the state for years, and we always have it at some level. It looked like this year was going to be a light year for it, but when we got into August the disease just erupted. So we've had a lot of white mold around the state, and that's one of the main diseases that I work with in my research program. We have a lot of disease studies on white mold. We're looking at the new cultivars, some of which are more resistant to white mold, others are very susceptible. So we're looking at how best to manage the white mold on those cultivars. We do a lot with fungicides. We have some very good fungicides, so we're looking at new fungicide products. We're also looking at how to get the best activity out of the fungicides we already have. And we're doing things with application methods. We're looking at, for example, chemigation, where we put the chemical out with the irrigation water, and that helps to wash the fungicide down into the soil where it needs to be for this soil-borne disease, which is white mold. We're also looking at a new sprayer. It's a sprayer that opens the peanut canopy. It spreads the vines back and helps us spray down through the canopy to get the fungicide down to the soil better. And that's a new concept this year that we're trying, and we're hoping that that will really help some of the dryland farmers, because that's where we've had the most problems, is where the farmers cannot irrigate their peanuts. If they have a pivot and they can spray the peanuts and then irrigate to wash the fungicide down, they usually do a better job. But dryland farmers don't have that option. So one of our research focuses this year is looking at better ways to control white mold, particularly in dryland peanuts. Well, the big problem controlling white mold a lot of years is that you have a dense canopy of peanut leaves that overlap. And when you try to spray this canopy of leaves, your fungicide stays up on top of the foliage. And to get white mold control, your product has to be all the way down at the base of the plant, down at the soil. And as I said before, we can use water to help wash it down, but if you're not irrigated, you don't have that option. So the sprayer we designed has this bar that runs ahead of the spray tips, and it lays the peanuts down and sprays in behind where you can spray down to the crown of the plant. And this is the first year we've done that, but we hope that this is going to greatly improve the control of the white mold by getting the fungicide deposited where it needs to be.